Hey guys, and welcome to the weekly vlog. I am Bearforce, and well, I couldn't find my bow tie. I don't know where it went, so I got this just regular tie instead. And the t-shirt I'm having, Wade Lord Minion 77, Minion for a cause. I bought it on a live stream last year, and all the money from the t-shirt went to charity. That's why I bought it. Because I want to do charity. Yes, I do. So, what's been going on in my life? Nothing too much. So, well, except that I didn't mention in the last video that a co-worker, he had an accident at the work. He survived. He's feeling fine. He was fine back then too. He was down at the pump station doing some work, and some people upstairs was feeding him with something so he can suck up all the fat and the stuff that's in a pump station bottom, you know, the water, sewage water and stuff. And when a valve, you know, like a big circle valve, I don't know, it was something like this big, and that's, I don't know, 30-35 centimeter in diameter, loosed, and it fell down. He was at the bottom. It was like 3 meters down. The valve, I think it's valve, I don't know, something. It's a big ring you can turn to like shut it or open it, and fell down. It bounced off the wall and hit him in the head. If he only would have been like 3 decimeters more on the side, he would have been in a direct hit, and it would have been really bad. Now he got a big scar on his head, and he hit his shoulder really bad too. So it bounced off the wall, hit him in the head and on the shoulder. And 7 stitches or more, I think it was 7 stitches on his head. It was bleeding pretty bad, at least what they said. I don't know, I wasn't there. I found it out during like the lunch or something, before the lunch break. They drove off to the emergency, and he got treated. But he's fine. He was fine back then. When he got back from the emergency, he didn't feel anything at all. So he went back to work. Like 2 hours later or something, he just went back to work. And yeah, that's amazing. If he wouldn't been a little more on the side, he wouldn't be here with us anymore. And if the valve thing would have fallen a bit different, it would have hit him directly in the head, and I would say something like that big, where the weight is about 5 to 10 kilos, I would think, or even more. Well, 5 to 10 kilos, I would think. And with that force from like 3 meters and a direct hit on the head, no, it's sayonara, it's goodbye, it's no more. So he's really lucky. And the people who helped him, 2 of them, at least one of them was really shaky. He was like, oh, I saw it when he came and explained what happened. He was like, he was shaking, and his voice and his eyes and, well, his body language says that he was really shaken up by the thing that happened. Because he was the one who was feeding the thing down to him. And I have to say, oh my god, even the day after he came by to check how it is, and he explained, the one who got, my co-worker who got it in the head, that it doesn't matter that it was you who were doing it. It could have been anyone at all who would have been down there. I know, phone, please be quiet, please. I'm recording. So he said that it could have happened anyone. anyone at all could have got that in the head. And he was just lucky that he wasn't there alone, because they were now able to drive him to the emergency. If he wouldn't been alone, he wouldn't have been able to drive. He needed to call someone, and that could have been like 10 minutes before they taken him. And I don't know how serious the bleeding was, but it could have been like bleeding out or something, I don't know. But yeah, he was lucky actually. They were there with him when he got it in the head, and the one upstairs didn't cause it. It could have happened to anyone. That's what he said. So, but that is true too, because they are really loose. You can like take them off just like this. So it could have fallen like any moment. A pump station, if you're getting the pumps on, it's like, I don't know, pretty big engines or pumps. I don't know, 2 to 5 kilowatts effect, I think it is. It's pretty big for the work we are doing, and compared to other engines that's like 300 wattage and so on. So the entire building can shake really bad when you're like cleaning the engines, getting them not to go the right way but backwards, to clean out them from like clothes and other shit that can get stuck there. And I was in a building when I did that. Oh my fucking god, the entire house shaked like it was an earthquake. I am not kidding. It was like, oh, I don't dare do this. It feels like the engine or the pump is gonna loosen up and just fly around in the entire house. It was so bad. So it could have happened to anyone if he had the same. So, well, he was lucky. He's alive, he's feeling fine, so don't worry. Oh. But we were all a bit like worried that, oh shit, what's gonna happen now and everything. And they at the work, they said, well, now the boss is gonna do a lot of stuff after this happened. It's gonna be a lot more like safety gear and stuff, even though they are supposed to have safety gear. The boss or the CEO he doesn't care about it, if I got it right from my co-workers. So the CEO, he doesn't care about the co-workers, they who are working on the floor. He said it himself, straight out to a person. He did. It sounds really strange. It's almost like he doesn't want to have the job. He just wants to have a job with an income, with over, I don't know, like 8,000 euros a month or something. He just wants to have the job. But I have to say, it's a shame he haven't cared about the safety and stuff for the co-workers, because it's really needed. I have to say it too, at several places I've been to. What about the environmental, the working environment? It's really bad. We can do so much more, and we aren't supposed to do some things, but we have to do it to do the stuff we do. It's like, oh. But he's fine. Enough of that. But it's gonna be a lot of work for them now with the safety stuff. Yeah. Now, well, the new things in my life. The Swedish flag, it's covering a fat thingy that I had on my wall, I don't know how. And, well, 2 more games are coming out. Yes, 2 games I haven't played before. And so I'm feeling really pumped. I got back to Sims, even though I burned down my house really bad. So yeah, well, anything else? Yeah, the reason I've been saying I'm so happy in other videos is because in 8 days from you seeing this, I will be in Greece. I will be in Athens. Yes, I will. I've always wanted to go to Greece, and now it's finally time. And the temperature for me as a Swede is perfect in Greece at this time. It's like 22 degrees outside, so it's perfect. It's gonna be perfect in October, the 10th when I go down. And for how long, I don't know. 1 week, 2 weeks, depending on how awesome Greece is. Yes! So I'm gonna go to Athens. I'm gonna have a lot of fun. But I'm not gonna be in Athens. I'm gonna travel around somewhere. Well, somewhere. I'm gonna travel around the country to experience it. Yeah! Always wanted to do that. Yeah. So it's gonna be amazing. Oh my god. I always loved the ancient Rome, the ancient Greece, especially ancient Greece and Rome. The other things like Byzance and the Roman, or well, the Egyptian and the Persians. I haven't been so much into that, except the Egyptians, of course. But I have to say, me going to Greece, yes, yes, yes. Oh, it's gonna be so awesome. So yeah, that's why I've been so pumped up. So I'm gonna start to pack stuff. I'm gonna take out my backpack, because going around in Greece, I don't want to have like a traveling case that's like really big and hard case. I want to have like a backpack, and I just can have on my back, really easy to have, and then I have a bag in my backpack so I can take it on the plane and probably do some stuff. Yeah. And I'm gonna record stuff too in Greece, where I go and stuff I experience perhaps. Well, but otherwise than that, I have a competition today. When you're seeing this, I've already done it. It's I might record that too actually. Yes, I got like a chest harness for my GoPro, so I can put the camera there. It's 10 kilometers in extremely tough terrains, an obstacle course. It's down in mud, it's down running in water, it's running in mud, like 2.5 meter deep mud, running just in mud for several hundred meters. So I ran it last year, and holy shit, it's tough. I've never been with something more exhausting. Even a half marathon is easier than that race. I can tell you that. Well, besides from that, no, nothing. I've been thinking about recording a video like here and doing stuff on this channel, but I haven't got the time to do that yet, or well, I haven't taken the time actually. I'm sorry about that, but it will be out. I just need to work on it a bit, so yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this weekly vlog, even though I talked like 10 minutes about my co-worker and 3 minutes about other stuff. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy this, and may the force be with you guys.